Check it out. Check it out. We got a good one. We rolling. Caitlin Clark, we're gonna get straight into it. She declared for the WNBA today. I figured Caitlin Clark was going to declare. I think Angel Reese is still going to be up in the air, right? Because, like I said in my post on IG, if you think about basketball purist, you're going to think of a Caitlin Clark. You're going to think of a Larry Bird, right? Like, I just play basketball because I'm really good at it, and that's what I love to do. When I think about an Angel Reese, I play basketball because I'm good at it, but it's also a way to get from where I was from. So we talk about that a lot in the difference of communities, right? I actually brought this up to a guy the other day when we talk about the NFL. Think about all the guys that we've watched cross the NFL stage. Been a lot of white guys, probably a few more black guys, but there's been enough white guys for us to see in the first round. How many of those white guys cry when they cross that NFL stage? How many of those black guys break down? Because they know they're moving from a different place they've never been or seen anybody be. Those white guys probably just as happy. But when you don't come from that background, I'm happy. But hey, if I do 3 years, 5 years, I'll probably still be good. A lot of the guys from the communities that we're from, unfortunately, know this was the only thing I was good at. I preface that to say I have no idea about Caitlin Clark's, upbringing other than she was in Iowa, right? Family could be rich, they could be middle class, they could be whatever. But I think decisions, when some people are saying, hey, well, some people only care about money, some people care more about basketball, it's not to do with that a lot. Because in our community, Angel Reese has now become, guess what? A leader of the family. Unfortunately, in our community, when you have the most money, I don't care if you're 19, you now get to call the shots. And the parents and granny and them, they'll abide by those rules because, hey, you're helping with this bill, that bill. In other communities, you got a lot of money. I don't need your money, so I'm still mama, daddy. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Not saying it doesn't happen over there, but ours is a lot more, right? We've talked about it in different perspectives of we passed back up to mama, daddy, grandma, grandpa, cousins, and not down to our kids. By the time that these pro athletes get back to their kids, the money's gone.
Right.
So I thought Caitlin Clark was going to declare because I think she's a girl that's a monster, and it's basketball for her. She's chasing records. When you look at people, not even just Angel Reese, but people that look like us, a record is just a record. A championship is just a championship. I'm trying to change my family's outcome of how we can move and what we've known. And I'm tired of eating ramen noodles, sharing a sandwich. Like my pops grew up in a house, 2 bedrooms, that's dang 1,200 square feet house, 13 people in there. You share the same cereal, right? You eat the cereal, don't drink that milk. Go run that water, put it on the stove, put it in the bathtub. So I like to preface that by saying it's not always just about basketball for some people because their life doesn't just revolve around basketball either. They're now caretakers when you get thrust into that role. So it's easy to put it off on Caitlin likes basketball more than Angel. She could, maybe she's not. But I know decisions are made from different people for different reasons. And I'm happy to see Caitlin do it. I think she'll make really good money in the WNBA with endorsements still, but I don't think, and everybody's like, what are you talking about? You don't think the endorsements and the deals will travel the same? Because those are strictly based on viewership. And nobody cares how good you are. And last time I checked, Diana Taurasi, Maya Moore, Candace Parker.
Exactly.
These people were dogs. Social media the same? No. But social media's been here now. You could have championed another WNBA girl by now, right? So that's the thing is, until people know when the WNBA season starts, until we don't hear, oh, the Aces have now won 3 or whatever in a row, and we're like, hold on, y'all season started. They might jump in the fire with her early, but then they're going to say, hey, we're going to have to pull back. They're not watching. I'm hoping that Angel and Caitlin and Fuwiley and Juju are able to turn that, but we can't act like with recency bias that there ain't been some of the baddest girls before these girls. right? The only thing that they have over this time is that Caitlin broke the scoring record. But we can't talk about the UConn girls that went on multiple 100 straight wins because they said that people will follow them. So forget social media, right? The UConn's girls, people didn't follow them. The Tennessee girls, people are not following them. The Baylor girls did not follow Brittany Griner. Social media's been out. It's more now. Mm-hmm. But I think if I had a daughter right now, we're taking that last year. One, now the record's just unbreakable because they now have to preface, okay, this was the record through 4 years with Caitlin because she got the 5th year with COVID, right? Mm-hmm. She does that. Nobody's ever going to be able to break it because nobody's going to get 5 years again. Yeah. Unless, something happens like that again. But she's making about $815,000, they say, close to $1 million. Her contract next year, base salary's $74,000.
Mm-hmm. For a rookie, WNBA.
Right? Through the first 3 years, it's under 100.
Yep.
Angel Reese.
1.7.
Close to $1 million. Yep. Angel Reese would have to play dang near 10 years in the WNBA.
That's like 10, 15 years, bro.
Yeah. The highest paid WNBA player is making $224,000.
Yeah. Almost 245, 250.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So I say all that to say I'm not saying any decision they make is right or wrong. And they said the overseas thing. Well, all these women make this money overseas. But you don't want to go overseas away from your family for months and months and months. One.
Yeah, nah. Look what happened to Brittany Griner.
The WNBA women would stop playing in the WNBA and just go take that $1 million overseas.
Yeah.
So obviously they ain't paying or it ain't worth it because y'all still complaining about the WNBA money.
Exactly.
Max.
And it ain't because, we want to play on our home. No, money is the money. You're going to go grab it and you're going to bring it back.
Yeah.
So I don't hear Luka and Wnba and them crying about, no, they go to the NBA and bring it back in the offseason, right?
Yep.
The boxers go over here and box
money,
and bring it back. So with
different.
that being said, I'll let you got to go last, Devin, because you were a boy dad. We got 2 girl dads on the scene. We'll start with Justin. If your daughter was in the position of Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, what would you advise her to do? Would you give her free reign? Or, I can't make you do nothing, but I'm going to really push this on you to say, hey, this is our best decision, and we need to make, a decision for the future. The records in the WNBA will be there, but if you can go get another $1 million right now, we don't need that $74,000 next year.
Yeah.
What would you do?
So what I would do first of all is give her some good advice, because basically what you want to do is financially set yourself up so when you do have a family, you're able to take care of that family. Me personally, I would be like, hey baby girl, I would advise you to stay here, get that free money for as long as you can. You're in school, like you ain't gotta do nothing. All thing you gotta do is go to class, play basketball, and that's it. Stay out of trouble.
And by that time, class is easy. The girls take care of business in class. You in year 5, they chilling.
Yeah, chilling. And then at the end of the day, like you said, hey, you solidify yourself as more of a legend at the school. Hey, so your name's in the history book, and no one's probably ever gonna break it. And then also, at the end of the day, the WNBA gonna be there. Shit, you might as well try to get as much as you can, because basically what you're gonna make in college, these women have made in their whole goddamn career. Uh-huh. Like the whole 10, 15 year careers. Hey, she already made that in college. Uh-huh. So you can't, what's one more year? Hey, double it back up. Because you can get, the NIL can go up. You can get more endorsements in college. And the viewership's going to be like in college. Because as of now, people watch college women's basketball.
Yeah.
People do not watch the WNBA. For me, college women's basketball, hey, that should be live. Yeah. It's live.
It is.
WNBA, that should be kind of slow. You don't really get into it.
The crowd's not into it.
Yeah, shit. The crowd be family members, man. So I mean, every now and then you see the janitor put his mouth down, look up, and go, "Oh, that was a good
Bruh,
shot." But that's it, man. So,
oh, we're canceled.
no, but nah, I mean that's just the truth, bro. But that's option one. But if she were to basically take herself, go to the WNBA, it's basically saying, hey, it's your choice. Maybe she would want to, start her career and move forward and try to set and break records there. But I mean, it kind of is what it is. It would be a choice that I would let her make. But at the end of the day, I would definitely give her, like educated advice and, just, hey, you want to prepare yourself to set up for the future because, sports can be taken away at any time. You see all these weird injuries. So basically get the bag now because you never know when the damn bag going to come. So, I mean, who knows? Something could happen in the WNBA can just be done like that. And then you have to go, like you were saying, DP, you got to go across the world and do all that. I don't know about y'all. I've been overseas, but I like American culture better. Like I don't want to live like nowhere. I go visit, but I ain't trying to live nowhere. And like I said earlier, look what happened to Brittany Griner. Like, I mean, shit. Some of them people don't like America. Some of them people don't want us there. So I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want my daughter to go overseas. So I mean, I would just want her, to stay back. Like I said, hey, stay in college. Try to get the bag as much as you can. Hey, keep pushing your records up and have that easy life.
Yeah. I think something that we didn't even mention. Think about it. She's making around 815. Imagine her coming back. She's already the all-time leading scorer. That bumps the bag up. So I get to watch a full year of the all-time leading scorer. I think I want about 1.5 at least.
Yeah, facts.
Think about that. They get to now all these commercials. My money got to go up now because now y'all get to say y'all got the all-time leading scorer on your commercial.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Facts. It should have car deals, all that, bro.
But now they can't use those same things. So we talk about the brand moving. Now I don't get to say, oh, we had the college. We're in the WNBA. We don't care about that no more.
Yep.
Tell us what about you did now. Tell us what you got. Will, you said your daughter's about to be one, right?
Yep.
So you got about a good 17 years before she gets to college. But I will tell you
gonna
this.
Be sick by then.
but check this out, though. You ain't got 17 years before that NIL starts hitting because it will be in middle school.
It'll be in high school.
High school for sure. It'll be high school for sure, but middle school kids by the time your daughter gets there, because there's already the baby Gronks of the world and these other kids getting it. So tell me how you would walk your daughter through this situation.
Man, look, I don't even want to overthink this. I'm over here like, look, baby girl, this is simple arithmetic. The math is math, and pretty simply, it ain't algebra, it ain't calculus. This is basic addition and subtraction. So multiplication, if you like you said, breaking records and some other things, this isn't even a hard choice, man. Get every year out of college that you can if you have good NIL situation. Like when you're talking about 74K, like if we did this with anything else, we wouldn't even be asking. Does anybody think Zuckerberg should have went back and finished school?
Hell no.
Bro, you have a business that's as soon as it start making, oh man, this thing is taking off. Bye. Like, hey, we haven't seen you in class. I know I left. So just like it works that way where you leave school when it's clear that you have a better path. Like you go on Shark Tank, all right, we'll give you the $450,000 loan and I'm Mark Cuban, will be your partner. Well, damn, hell with school, I'm gone. I got what I came for. I got the information I came for. I don't need the little sheet of paper. I'm good. So basically they just need to do that in reverse, man. Like if the pros, it's messed up that it's like this because it's the pros, it's the complete reverse. If it's less beneficial to go to the WNBA, then just wait to go. It's not even, and then it's worse in every scenario. Like the WNBA is not going anywhere. You can't re-get college eligibility once you go. So you need to just stay and use all of it because there is no coming back. Whereas the other way around, whether you 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, once you leave, you can go to the WNBA and declare if you want to. So there's no reason to leave early. Sure. The only reason a person would leave early is if they were trying to get a jump start on their WNBA legacy and add those years of stats into their WNBA stats, chasing some kind of career goal. Kind of like what somebody would have to do if they want to chase bronze. Like if you chasing bronze records and Kareem's records, good luck if you're not one and done.
Yeah.
You can't start it.
Nah,
There ain't even no point in trying to chase no Bron records.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. Look, I want to leave hope for the children now. Leave hope for the children now.
Like only because you can't chase a Bron record, you just got to be that. You got to be a Wnba.
And that's all I'm about to say. You got to be a
Wnba. You just got to be that.
Yeah, he don't score enough points. He can do something special all on his own because he has them blocks going for him.
Yeah,
that's a whole another stat category. You don't see nobody getting double-digit blocks almost on a regular. So he gonna be his own special. But
true.
Yeah, but I just had to say, like, unless you think him like that, where I'm about to be one of the best of all, there's no reason. Zero. The WNBA hasn't given them any incentive. And if I'm talking to her, heck, if I could talk to the WNBA, they should want them to stay. Because what they need to start doing, this is only 2 people we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
With these other stars that they rushed out of the college atmosphere and into the league, trying to keep up with the men's 1 and done, 2 and done system. If they get more attention in college, get as much of that fan base around them as possible before you take them away.
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons people don't follow. They follow, but it's like for 1 year, and then you're gone. You have somebody else. But if you build a real legacy, be a legend at that school, a face for 2, 3, 4, the whole 4 years. Like if you do that multiple times over, and you're building a fan base, and all of you are going to the WNBA around 22, you got your bag, all that kind of stuff. Then perhaps some of that marketing can spill over, into that, because you have rivalries that build. You can't build a rivalry in 1 year. People don't even talk about that.
I will say this. I believe the college women's basketball is mandated to 3.
I think
the reason why they were is because there's not enough money in the WNBA for them to make a financially good jump.
Yeah.
But
one more thing we didn't know about the WNBA.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not well versed at all.
3, but it might change.
Make it
in the future. NIL maybe in the school WNBA goes up.
WNBA.
Yeah, you need your diploma first. Yeah,
because they're even if you make it here, you're gonna need a job.
But yes, the way they're paying, that's what it comes down to. They need to require that you finish.
Facts, bro. Because people coming out of college making $74,000 in a regular damn job, bro.
Exactly.
There's a difference between going overseas and being forced to go overseas. You don't want to be forced to go overseas. That's like being in the military. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's one thing hey, I'm going to Paris, y'all. I see y'all in 2 weeks. I'm gonna miss about 3 weeks worth of podcasts. See you when I get back. That's a choice. But being and look, I'm about to go play in Thailand. The area that just flooded or some shit, and it's why would you go there? Well, shoot, they offered me the bag, or you're a woman, but you man, I got to go play for these Saudi Arabian teams. Yeah, they punch women in the face for speaking in public to men, but they offered the bag. It's you don't want to go to this place.
Yeah, see, you can't. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You're not really
and there's the language barrier, so you just hooping. You ain't talking to nobody.
Yeah,
it's miserable.
I couldn't do
miserable.
That. Nah.
Have y'all seen Brittany Griner's lips? With lips like that, she had no business in a country that doesn't allow weed. It's forced, dude. She would have played for Jamaica if she could. They didn't have the bag.
That's facts, bro.
It's not
I mean,
what about you, Devin? I'm gonna switch it just a little bit. It's gonna be the same thing, but a little bit. So you're more on the prime side. Shedeur could go to the league this year, right? Mm-hmm. He stayed.
Yeah.
And he's getting that bag. Mm-hmm. So if you're in prime situation and now you got, quarterback, they said Caleb Williams made about $10 million the last 2 years. Caleb could have stayed.
Yep.
And the only difference about this one is obviously if I go to the league, I can go get $40 million guaranteed, right? But how would you do that? Because it makes it a little more tricky for you when you can actually go get that bag in the league.
Yeah. I think it's different when you're talking about, I hate saying it, but it's different with male pro sports. It just is what it is.
Yeah,
anytime you can go out, whether it's NBA or NFL, if I can go out and triple my money, I'm going to go triple my money. It's not even anything to talk about. Yeah, it's not even anything to talk about. I'm going to go triple it. I think with Shedeur, situation is more like those of different paint jobs. Like Shedeur and them kind of come from money. Yeah. So it's like money's not their motivating factor. He wants to be able to win games for his pops. He wants to be able to say that they did some big things out in Colorado. So I think that's the motivating factor for him. It's not money. When you come from it, it's totally different. Yeah. But anybody else, you go get it. You go triple your bread, exponentially. You know what I'm saying? You go do what you got to do. And
Dylan.
Caitlin Clark, the same. I mean, not Caitlin Clark, but in the
Preach,
situation
brother.
with if I had a female daughter, or if I had a daughter, same thing, man. You crunch the numbers and you go do what you got to do. The question you got to ask is kind of, and I think you were alluding to this earlier. You have to ask, okay, those NIL deals that I have, are those deals that are year-to-year basis, or is it I got a 3-year deal, 4-year deal, or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So if I'm Caitlin Clark and I have a 4-year deal with Buick, I got a 4-year deal with State Farm, I got a 4-year deal with Gatorade, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it for the simple fact
it's already set.
It's already set,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And again, if I'm somebody who already has money and I'm just making more, you know, my deal is set, then that's fine. That's totally different. And I'm totally with you guys as well. Like, I would tell my daughter to go ahead and stay, get the money, and then also get your degree. Because like y'all said, I want to have a job or something to fall back on just in case I play for a couple years and hey, I'm ready to do something different. You still got the degree. Now, don't get me wrong. I think, and this is a whole other topic, I think we as Americans, as people, period, have been brainwashed. We've been taught how to go get a good job instead of taught how to own something. Just being honest with you, but that's a different conversation. But I do feel like
that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's have a plan,
I do
bro.
feel like if
it shouldn't even be
women,
taboo.
yes, correct.
God damn.
Women's basketball, to me, they really don't have an off season if you're a pro, right? You play WNBA and then you go over and you play overseas. There's no real off season for them. And I'll be honest with you. I know there's a love of the game type situation there, but at the same time, you got to kind of be miserable. You have to. You don't really have an off season. You're playing year round. And yeah, I love the game, but I'm not able to play for my home country. I'm not able to play where I, am born and bred, where I'm comfortable, where I enjoy life. So I would tell my daughter, of course, stay and take the bread, man. It's not even a tough decision, honestly, at this point.
And let me tell you what I hate so much is when all these people are like, oh, all the athletes make it about money. I thought y'all went to college to go get the highest paying job you could.
Exactly why you going.
Yeah.
I thought the job that you picked between Apple, Google, and Dell was the one that paid you the most. I thought when you looked at school districts when you was moving from Kansas down to Dallas to be a teacher, you was like, Mesquite pays this, Caddo Mill pays this, Dallas pays, Mesquite pays the most. Let's go over. So even if we're not living there, be close enough. So why does everybody else get to, try and find a job that pays them the most? But when athletes hold out for more money or
it's a problem.
Or Caitlin Clark or Caleb Williams or Shador, try and get it's because they're making money doing what you wish you could have did.
Yep, exactly.
Literally, everybody, oh my gosh, how dare this player leave for this amount of money? Bro, he was on Pitt, Jordan Addison, won the Blitnikoff, USC said $3 million penthouse, boom, boom. But you, last time,
projected first round, bye.
Right? We got people leaving jobs for 50 cents an hour.
Yeah.
But we'll get on somebody for leaving for $3 million in a year. It's sad to see how jealous people are, and they don't realize it's so obvious.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
I'll be trying to tell
somebody told, I can confidently say, if Devin right now is an assistant principal, they say, hey, man, I know you're the assistant principal and you love the kids and this and that. Let's just say you're making $80,000. We got $300,000 for you, and you got to go.
Hey, get my boxes.
And you got to be back to a PE teacher. We're gonna demote you and pay you more. People are leaving, but when this happens for the athletes, we look at them crazy. We're going to take them. Bro, I was getting paid $80,000 a year at Pitt. USC just offered me $3 million. I'm leaving.
Deuces.
Yep.
Oh, it's not about the money. Well,
it's always about the money.
Left your job because you said it was hard out here.
Yeah.
So that's what gets on my nerves is people hate so much, but literally will leave a job for a 50-cent raise.
And that's why I could never hate on when people be getting on Dak and getting on all these people. Well, he ain't good enough. They about to pay him 60 M, so he's good enough. He's plenty good. He's won already.
Whether they think he's good enough,
whether he brings down Super Bowl or not, that man won in life. I can't hate on a black man going out and making 60 M's. I can't hate on that.
He should take contract friendly for the team.
Nah.
Boy, stop.
Contract friendly. What is that? What is that? Team friendly.
Be team friendly
I've been
contract.
insulted since the season ended for months. You pay me, I have to take this and not talk back. If I was Kevin Durant, y'all would have fired me already. I'd have been at these people's throats for the kind of stuff they said about me.
Yeah.
Like, bro, let's think about it for a minute. I don't care how it ended. Yo, like, you can make a big mistake and your company like lose to some other company and something important. But if you're the MVP of the company or one of the best in the industry, what the hell? They're like, we're gonna crown the 3 best people in all of car sales across America. They got the best dude from freaking GM, best dude from Chrysler, best dude from every single dealership, and you're in the top 3. And there's somebody because you didn't win. Look, trash. Trash. Working at a warehouse. Trash. Like, shut up. Shut up. Like, bro, you don't want to be compared at what you do. And that's why, like, people don't understand, like, the hate don't ever come from above, bro.
No.
It don't never come from above.
No. It's below.
People that are like doing well, they don't hate on you, bro. And I try to help people. Like, we be joking on the timeline.
On Facebook, Hey, that's
bro,
the likes and
gigs, really
bro.
To help them, bro. Because I be serious, like, bro, it looks pathetic when we do that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been young and dumb. You don't know that when you're 18, 19, and you think you bring in somebody, you're just trying to talk in trash. You don't know you're letting everybody know that you're beneath the person you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's senseless. You're not even talking facts. You're just spitting random hate.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I can say, like, maybe I don't think Tom Brady's got like Joe Montana, but if I'm like, man, Tom Brady wasn't really that good of a player.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
It's crazy.
Hey, how did I start our MJ debate, Devin? I just want to start by saying I have the utmost respect.
Yeah, thanks.
Let none of this is about to go down.
Yeah.
Make y'all think that I don't think MJ's a good player.
Yeah.
It's all for entertainment purposes. They're all amazing. Much
facts.
Probably in what I'm doing in life.
And that's the thing. I think people misplace that hate, right? I think we as a country, you misplace the hate because the money that goes towards entertainment is just astronomical. It just is what it is, right? That's money for entertainment. So we as a country value entertainment over things like educators and things of that nature. It just is what it is. You can't hate the player, hate the game. Like, that's just what it is. You know.
And if you want to hate the game, we can talk about it. We can have a whole show about that.
Why don't firefighters get paid more? Why don't teachers get paid? Bro, we're talking about extreme. We're talking about public servants and public figures.
Yeah.
And these are businesses that are generating a lot of money. Right? Firefighters aren't generating money. Teachers aren't generating money. No. It's about money being generated as money you can get. Because that firefighter teacher argument sounds just as dumb as the WNBA NBA argument.
Yes.
Yeah. Facts.
But they don't see that because they're the firefighter or the teacher or whatever. I tell people, man, it's all about return on investment. I can't pay you. How can I pay teachers $150,000 when we're not getting anything back out of it? Like, we're barely making it with what we're paying. Not saying you can't go more. We can't pay you $500,000 to be a teacher.
I'm gonna start recording.
Now I will say this.
And then the education budget get cut every year.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? States give
I don't have an
every
issue
year.
with
Federal
issue with that because we should pay public servants more, but you have to take your issue to the right place. The issue is funding. Like, those set funds for people because, as you said, they don't generate money. When you generate money, what you're paid is based on the money generated. When you don't generate money, your pay is based on a pooled money that's already pooled.
That's already there.
Pull from.
Set aside.
So if you stay in a state or in a country where we don't fund education, then the money that they have to pay teachers in every district is lower. And just like with the old reparations argument that we're not going to get into on this episode, the teachers' money is there. We sending billions overseas. If we want to pay teachers more, we can. So I'm not going to tell them they shouldn't get paid more, but they're talking to the wrong people and comparing the wrong people. You're not in entertainment. You're not in sales. You're not in anything where we can like look at what you're doing and be like, oh, you made us this much money, so you should have this percent. Because that's how the NFLPA, the NBA, the Player Association works. We go negotiate based on y'all made this much money off of us. We need a percentage. Because guess what? Nobody was saying nothing when the NBA started, and it wasn't a multi-billion-dollar industry.
If you watch the Lakers show,
Jerry, they were hooping alcoholics living in the same neighborhood as regular people, most of them.
The Bus family basically went into debt to go buy the Lakers, and everybody laughed at him when he did it. Like, whoa, you lost all your money, dummy.
Yep.
Yeah, and then when it
game
pop
was
off,
on
now
tape
it's a $1
delay.
billion industry. Now, you shouldn't be making that, and it's like telling somebody they shouldn't be making that is just be honest and say you want to make more money.
Yeah, facts.
But that's not, you ain't got to be a hater just to say what's real for you. Just don't try to make it about taking.
And then I asked them, so if Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, and whoever else and Dak shouldn't get this money, you basically believe, because there's only one place for it to go, into the billionaire's pocket. He should keep it.
Right.
Yeah, he's gonna keep
a millionaire and the billionaire keep it. I was like, you realize the money ain't gonna get dispersed to the fans coming in the game.
Facts.
So
they're gonna be throwing it in back. They're gonna be throwing it.
Dropping it from the stadium ceiling and shit.
Well, that's the only other option is that they get paid less and the billionaires make more.
Yep.
I'm like, let's look at these arguments that we talk about. And I tell people, man, I wish everybody got paid more money. But for instance, like a teacher, think about how many teachers there are in the U.S. And if we just gave everybody a $20,000 raise, we ain't even gonna go up to everybody making $100. Do you know how much money that's pulling? And guess where that's coming from? Oh, them taxpayers gonna hate that. Yeah, I want to talk about. But then they go, these teachers making all this money, and our kids ain't learning nothing. Because then remember, it's never a bad job, and they're not worrying about it until they're making more money. So when these teachers start making 150, guess what? Everybody who's not a teacher is going to say, "Oh, my kid don't know enough. They ain't even know. They don't deserve all of that."
Hey, AP. Since we own it, I'm about to say now we got to talk about it. We can't not talk about it. If we do raise the wages, because we own it now, of these other professions, understand the standard will go up.
Oh yeah,
the same way we
don't
tax ass. You like, man, you make $60 million. How you gonna miss anybody? This nigga can have the second highest like throwing percentage in the league. They looking at the 2 passes he missed in an important game and being like, trash. If you're a teacher right now, do you know why there aren't mobs of people on your ass about misleading children, teaching them the wrong shit? Or in that classroom, not really giving a damn, just passing out package you printed offline, but not really trying to teach them yourself. Not all teachers. There's some.
Yeah, but there's women.
And here's the thing, because believe it or not, I was going to be in the education industry, but because of how PC it was when I graduated in the 2010 era, I didn't do it because I would have been sued or some shit. I'd have been canceled immediately just for how I talk online.
You need a charter school, Will. You need a charter school.
No, but for real, Devin, like me and Devin should be in the same profession. Like I have a natural gift and always have for teaching. That's how I got into coaching. I was tutoring and I just started volunteering. It just came naturally. There wasn't really a trying for me. But there are a lot of people like that. But now you have these people, and a lot of them, they're in the industry because it was easy to get. You don't give a damn about children. You don't even like children so much. But because it was easy to get a teaching certificate and you were too lazy or you weren't
3 months off in the summer, but 2 now.
A 4-year degree, you just settled on this teaching certificate. And now you're in the classroom influencing people's kids.
And don't have no passion.
No passion.
Don't give a damn.
And to bring it all home, guess what? If we raise these wages and it's $120,000 job, don't jump for joy yet. Because guess what? Now that we're putting more money into it, all eyes will be on the people that money was given to.
Hell yeah.
We expect results. You can't be like in the neighborhoods where people are barely reading at a 2nd grade level and you in 6th grade think that that's going to stay the same for more than a year. Like you got to turn this around now. Show me you can teach. I gave you everything you asked for. That's the thing people got to understand. When you ask for things, when you get it, I think Mike Tyson said it too, but I've heard it before. You want to scare somebody when they chirping about I want this and I want that.
Give them what they ask for. Give them what they ask for. Yep.
Some people they'll freeze up like, oh, you see?
Yeah.
Hey, ladies, y'all try that at home. I promise you. Dude bugging you, he always asking you out every day. Sure. What time you picking me up? Where we going? Oh shoot! I didn't think I get this far. Shit, he ain't got no plan.
I don't get paid next week.
Social media. Think about this. Remember when I put out that first tweet or post. Who want to jump on a podcast if I start one? 100. Who done been on here? I hit up people all the time to argue with. Hey, man, I don't want to. We done went back and forth for the last 30 minutes. Hey, would you like to jump on and let's do a face-to-face? Oh, no, I'm good. Block. People block me when I just ask them to get on.
That's because talking is easy, bro.
Yeah, it is, bro. Like putting that action into play, bro. That's the main thing there. Facts.
That's true,
man.
It's
like
hard.
We can go on and on about this, but like I said, I have no problem with Caitlin staying going or whatever. No problem if Angel decides to leave. But I just know that a lot of these decisions aren't made a lot of times on the pure love of basketball because you're still playing basketball at hours.
Yeah.
It's made on the I don't want to seem like I want a lot of money, and people get peer pressured out off their spot. We
like
in
a damn
literally
fool.
an economic spot in the U.S. where you want to get that bag as much as you can. And we also for a spot for women to look at, not saying because the women do a lot better with money management because they're not doing, the cars. Like the women can just look good. They don't got to buy the cars, the jewelry, the houses that the dudes spend on to go broke. But still, if I know people with $100 million, $200, $300 million can go broke, I'm not satisfied because I'm going to get a couple endorsement deals for the next 5 to 10 years if I'm a Caitlyn or Angel. I got to get every bag. And I just know one day I'm going to wish, dang, this could have been a bigger house or these bills could have been paid if I would have did one more year at Iowa. Like, you ain't going to say it now, but when you're 35 and you're done hooping, and that money now is back to a regular because you don't got the endorsement deals, you're going to be like, 1.5 more should be sitting in here.
Yeah.
This house could have been paid off for already.
True.
So that's what I tell people. It's cool now because the money's still running. That's why
I feel like
NBA guys go broke because they're doing it while it's running. But when it all comes down and you got to just look at them 4 walls and know no more big checks are coming.
Facts.
Look back and say, dang, that
I
Iowa
left $1.5 million on the table.
On the table, bro.
And mind you, you do that Iowa year and you say, I'm doing this year literally for security. Every dollar I make will go in just to the S&P 500 for the next 3 years. That's an 8 to 10% return type stuff, right?
Yeah.
So now I know everything else is house money because I can't touch this for the next 15 years. I am good. Every dollar I make this year for Iowa will be set up for my future. Because obviously that's the only reason why I'm staying is to get this bag for the future. So let's take this, sit 1.5 over there. We gonna run around with this WNBA money, which I said girls don't do it as much, but say you wanted to, you good. That's what I would have told my daughter. Hey, thug it out for your future. And we're doing this strictly for putting this money over here to know when you finally finish this WNBA career, your overseas career, you got about, let's say that's 15 years, you're going to have about 10 meals sitting up at your Because once you do that and see it growing, what are you going to do? I'm going to add some more. Yep. And once you see it, dang, shoot, I'm already getting enough. Let me throw another 100,000 over there. So that's what I would do. I have no problem with anything. But I don't care about no society. Like I said, you can't pressure me into getting married. You can't tell me that I shouldn't get no prenup. You shouldn't tell me I should buy a house or a car. Like whatever society says, I tell people, don't look around. 99% of people in society would much rather be doing something different in life. Not saying they're not happy, but they would rather be in a different spot. So if you follow what society is telling you to do, it's only right that you're probably going to wish you were in a different spot at some place at some point as well. Pops, at the age of 6, you train like everybody else, son, you're going to play like everybody else. You live like everybody else and act like everybody else. One day you're going to be older, living and acting mad like everybody else. And that's why I'm luckily in the position I am, because there was a lot of hard conversations that I even had with my mom. Like, bro, mom, pops, bro, like, that's how y'all grew up. I can't do that. I don't want to do it. I want to be my own man. So that's what I think some of these athletes get pressured into, especially the young ones. I don't want people to think I'm money hungry. No, I'm just a smart business person. 1.5 sounds better than 74.
What is with this shame of making money, man? What money?
Like that's like people just it's selfish. It's jealousy, bro. That's all it is jealousy.
Money hungry. Go get
and then and the same people who trying to give you that advice, I can guarantee that they ain't living that advice. Shit.
And what kills me, people use Bible verses too, like yes, the love of money is the root, but also the Bible says money is the answer. If you look at Ecclesiastes, so it's like with people take certain things and use it the wrong way all the time.
Most people don't have the abundance.
I'll take it.
Be fruitful and multiply. You can't multiply before you fruitful.
Exactly.
That don't mean eat more fruit. For those who don't know what it means, be fruitful. You got to be productive.
Anything that somebody has an abundance of and somebody else doesn't, think about it. It's not just money. It's jealousy. Oh, look how they eat out every night. Look how many Jordans that person got. Oh, they think they can buy those high-priced jeans. Anytime, that's the problem with people. When you see somebody with abundance,
it's an issue.
Happiness. Think about this. people, it don't even got to be something you can grab. If you're too happy for people, they will be mad at you.
That's real.
Hey,
He
man.
act like the world.
Hey, this world crazy though. Like,
yeah,
that's crazy.
People who
And
don't like
it's
where
so
they are,
true
don't
though.
like seeing other people who do are happy with where they're at.
Yeah,
you don't even have
true.
to be doing amazing. Like, I'm not balling outrageous, but I promise you, like, if they see, like, man, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm
Be at
smiling.
peace.
You're talking to people. You're confident.
Mhm.
You're not complaining about nothing.
Yeah.
You don't want to be around a lot of complaining. They
Yeah,
kinda
you
take
gotta
offense
love
to
and
that.
enjoy life because I mean it's too short.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, stop complaining about others and worrying about other people's pocket and what they taking and not taking. Shit, just hey, live your life. Like enjoy your life. Hey, enjoy the fruits of your labor and try to hey, if you got something wrong, you don't like the position you had in life, then hey, work harder to get in a better. Yeah. Hey, what they call not escalate. What is it? Escalate.
Elevate.
Yeah.
See, elevate up.
Elevate
Like
your
that's
game.
all you gotta do.
They be on that Rico offer paid in full. Oh, that's 14 bricks in that bag right there. Oh, go get your own bricks, bro. Stop looking at my bricks. That's how it is, though. It's envy out here, man. Like that's why I talk money all the time, and like it's so crazy that. And I'll end it with this. Like I'm big on. I want people to live a life that they want to. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but I try and do motivational things, this and that. And you can be like, hey man, if you do this, it can lead you into a higher paying this, that. Everybody don't care about money. Bro, I literally just see you for the last 3 days talk about your bills and everything else. What you think you paying these bills with?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what people think.
Hopes and dreams.
They be trying to prove like there's some kind of. It's almost like they feel like there's some regal or righteousness behind being impoverished. Even like volunteering, bro. Like if I decide to train somebody on the side and I charge them, please don't act offended with me because I have no bones about it. Like, no, Tuesday and Thursday is practice. That's free. But me training you extra, if I choose to so charge, you couldn't guilt me if you tried, bro. Like what the? Huh? Yeah. I've been doing 8 hours for free and plus, and that's just being rounded down, really, per week for the last 8-9 years for kids that don't. I just had my first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like as soon as you try to make money, you living through the kids or you're a scammer or some shit. They just start.
Wow.
Like, bro, those are haters, bro. Ignore them. They're beneath you the moment they start hating, whether they know it or not.
Yeah, man. But like I said, we'll wrap it up right there. That was a good one. We only had one, so I want to go a little in-depth with it. Man, I appreciate y'all again. Hopefully one day that we got these problems to talk about with y'all's 2 daughters, Will and Justin, and Devin. You got 2 sons, right?
Yep.
The boy got
hopefully
2.
We got, man.
2 shots, man. I got 2 shots
in Shiloh, man. Hopefully we got a Shador and a Shiloh where we got to figure out how they can get on these commercials, man. So, man, I appreciate y'all again. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Man. Go ahead and share with friends and family. We out.
Make sure that mathing.